are Group 19. My group members are Wang Zi, Ye Xian, Wang Jiahao, Guo Junlong, and I'm Shen Hanli. Our topic is cool habits for a hotter world. So welcome to our video and thank you for taking the time to watch it. I will be introducing the background behind our project and the reason why we created CoolSG, an application designed to help Singaporean youth build climate resilient habits. This diagram shows Singapore is getting hotter. Since the 1980s, temperatures raised by about 0.24 degrees Celsius per decade. It may seem like a small number, but over time, this steady increase has led to real changes in our environment and our daily life. Young people are especially affected. They are outdoors more often. They are physically active and they are growing up in our world, where extreme heat is becoming normal. The good news is that youth today are aware of climate change. They've been educated, they are concerned, and they want to be part of the solution. But the problem is awareness doesn't always turn into action. A lot of them still struggle to know what to do or how to start making changes. So we asked ourselves, how can we help youth go from simply knowing about climate change to actually doing something about it and turning into the habit? That's where our solution comes in. CoolSG, a mobile application that bridges the gap between knowledge and action, making climate resilience something youth can practice every day. Next, let's Wang Zi present the user personal and the more detail of solutions.
Hello, my name is Wang Zi. Our example of user persona, Aaron, is 22, a student from Singapore who loves sports like badminton, soccer, and running. While he's not out playing, he's scrolling through TikTok or Instagram. While Aaron is aware of climate change, he hasn't connected it to his daily life, like rising aircon bills, post-run exhaustion, or the mental toll of constant heat. He wants to make a difference, but he needs solutions that feel practical and relevant, not like a lecture. So we created 4 ideas to turn awareness into action. First, a gamified mobile app that sends real-time heat alerts, over trips, and rewards users for heat-safe habits. It's like Pokemon Go, but for staying cool. Second, sports training modules built into Aaron's regular activities, with coaches guiding on hydration and avoiding peak heat times. Third, social media micro campaigns featuring short, relatable content and challenges that make heat safety fun, shareable, and trend-friendly. And finally, cool songs and community events, chill-out spaces with games, VR, and hydration points that make offline engagement interactive and enjoyable. Together, these solutions meet Aaron where he already is online, on the field, and in his community, and help turn climate awareness into everyday action. Next, let Yexing'an present the proposed solution.
Yexing'an, I will discuss the solutions. The page 6 here are structured response using the specified frameworks to justify 3 proposed solutions for SRCA's educational campaigns on heat resilience among Singaporeans. The first, gamified mobile apps, impact effort metrics. High impact gamification leverages Singaporean young's teaching saving to drive engagement and sustained behavioral change. Median effort is development effort is reduced by partnering with teach firms. For example, GovTeach or local startup to app design and analytics. Pre-existing platforms like Healthy 365 could be adapted. Justification. Prioritizing the high-impact, medium-effort solution ensures immediate, reach, and long-term engagement, aligning with the impact effort matrix quick wins grounded. Behavioral notes. For example, rewards for hydration tracking reinforce habits effectively. Second is the influencer-led community workshop DVF framework. Describe youngs resonate with relatable influencers. For example, TikTok creators or athletes who model heat resilient behaviors. Bible cost effective through sponsorships and partnerships with the community center. Festival workshops can integrate existing infrastructure and leverage free tools like Canva for promotional materials. Justification. This approach meets DVF criteria by aligning with Young's preference, leveraging partnerships for sustainability, and using accessible logistics. Real-world interactions enhance trust and accountability. Last one is curriculum integration and open source resources. Stakeholder responsibility. Collaborate with MOE, businesses, and NGOs to embed heat resilience in school, curricular, and workplace training. IP law. Develop open source toolkits to avoid infringement. Partner with NEA to adapt public limit data into interactive modules. Justification. While open source materials follow IP laws and support public adoption, shared stakeholder responsibility guarantees scalability. This promotes long-term institutionalizing of heat resilience techniques and group ownership of them. In summary, by combining high-impact gamification, DVF align worksheets, and collaborate IP complement curricula, SRCA can drive sustained behavioral change while addressing feasibility, stakeholder roles, and leisure considerations. Each solution strategically applies course frameworks to balance innovation, practicality, and scalability. And then the next is Huang Jiahao.
Hi everyone. I'm in charge of the prototype and testing for our CoolSCAP. CoolSC supports the Singapore Red Cross Academy in engaging youth on climate change and heat wave safety. It turns awareness into action through challenges, scheduling tools, and interactive learning. We created a functional prototype featuring a challenge board for habit tracking, a schedule activity page with heat safe time suggestions, and a heat safety guide for bite-sized education. To test the app, we surveyed 15 respondents using a 15-question feedback form based on the prototype. 66.7% of our respondents were university students, our primary audience. When asked what stood out the most, the challenge board and activity scheduling features were the top choices. Importantly, 86.7% of users said the app's purpose was clear, showing strong potential for effective communication and engagement. Thank you, and next, let's invite Guo Zhanlong to present the call to action.
Hi, I am Jun Long, and now I'll be sharing about the Gantt chart that my team and I has come up with regarding the implementation of the gamified app. As you can see from the slides, firstly, the process will be the planning and the team formation, organized by the project manager. The process will last around 15 days, and it aims to enable all the teams to understand their goals when implementing the app. Secondly, it will go on to the app design and implementations and content creation stage. This stage will be held by our content team and the developers of the app. This process is a crucial process as it ensures the smooth flow of the app. This process will last around 40 days in total. After which, the process will go on to the testing and feedback collection stage. In this stage, our QA teams will ask a group of youths, which will be picked by us from various schools in Singapore, to really try out the app to see that if there's any flaws within the app. Since our project starts on April, the tryout sessions by the group of youth will be during the June to July session. This session is a holiday sessions, hence the group of youth will have ample time to really try out the app. The process will last around 30 days in total. After which, the process will go on to the launching preparation stage, where our marketing teams will create attractive campaigns to be spreaded to all the youth in Singapore to really try out our apps. During this process, the app will go through refining as well if there's any flaws spotted during the feedback collections period. The entire process will last around 1 month in total. Last of all, the app will then go on to the official launching and monitoring stage. In this stage, the app, the attractive campaigns made by our marketing teams will be released to all the social media platforms so as to attract majority of the youth to really try our apps and to fight the heat together with us. After the entire launching period and monitoring periods, the app will be finalized and be released to all the app stores after November. This period of time is also specifically chosen as it is also the holiday sessions. Hence, majority of the youth in Singapore can have the time during holiday to really try our apps. Last of all, our team have one last thing to say. A survey has shown that 53% of youth in Singapore have stated that they are using social media platforms more frequently as compared to the past years. This means that 53% of youth can be a part together with us in bringing the heat down with us. So, what are you waiting for? Download the app and really join us together as an entire party and really bring the heat down so as to ensure the environment to be a more comfortable environment. Thank you.